everybody, Mr. Lego Lover 55 here, and welcome back to another Bionicle Classic Review. Today we are going to take a look at Fero and Skirmax, another set from 2009, and this is, I believe, the first large set we've taken a look at. So I should have uploaded this video yesterday, but I kind of slacked off again, so I'm uploading this today, but please forgive me. I am going to be getting the new Bionicle Summer set soon, so stay tuned for that. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump right into the review. So we are reviewing Fero and Skirmax here, and before we do that, we've also got the instructions here. So we might as well go and start by taking a look at the instructions. Alrighty, so here we have the instruction manual, and it is a little bit out of shape right now, but that's typical for a lot of instructions that have lasted a long time. So on the front, we've got the Bionicle logo, we've got the name Fero and Skirmax. It's recommended for ages 8 to 16 and is set number 8990. Now, this is stuff that would normally be found on the box, but this is a little bit different because they show more on the instructions than what they normally do. They actually show the name of the set and the recommended age. So I don't know if that's something for all the 2009 sets, but I don't think I've seen that anywhere else so far in recent sets. So here it shows that you should organize your pieces and then do it on a table, which, I mean, who cares about that? Nobody does that anymore. I mean, there are some people who do it. I don't know. And we've got the instructions for Fero, and then we've got the instructions for Skirmax. Keep going. We get to the... oh, jeez. Like I said, it's a little bit out of shape right now. We get to the end, and we've got the final product, and then our good old list of pieces that still goes on to this day. We have a little thing for the Bionicle action figure game, and we have a little advertisement or poster for the Bionicle Glatorian sets. We've also got a list of all the Glatorian and Agori sets, and have almost all of them, but I just don't have Scrawl, if you didn't know. A little advertisement for Bionicle.com. It is still the 2008 site for some reason. And then that's pretty much it. Lego Club advertisement on the back. So that's pretty much it for the instructions. So now let's go and take a look at the set. Okay, so I thought I might as well go over Fero first, because these are two separate vehicles, or not vehicles, but figures, I guess. So here is Fero. He is basically the standard Agori size with the standard Agori build, or 2008 Matoran build, or whatever. He has got this nice new sword that we've seen on Articulation, I think. I forgot his name already, and we've seen that on Scrawl. But I believe this is the first time in this wave, or the only set in this, actually no. This piece does come in this color for this part in Tuma, but I don't have them, so this is one of two sets in the first wave of the 2009 sets that have this piece in this color. So, yeah. There really isn't too much else to go over him. There really weren't any new pieces except, well, actually there was that. He uses, also, unlike the Atticus or something, I don't remember the name, he uses the actual Scrawl helmet, the same exact one, instead of the other Agori one. He also has this Thornax launcher. And one more thing that you might notice is, well, one thing you do notice is that this is missing a thing. It broke off, okay? Don't talk. So, he's missing hands. They, for some reason, didn't put the hands in there. They decided to use these old ones. Not exactly sure why they chose that, because they could have used the hands, but they didn't. So, yeah, not too sure why they chose to use these again. Once again, you can take the helmet off, and we've got the Iron Man head. That's right. I just like calling that, if you did not know, for these new heads, for the heads, yeah. But for this Thornax launcher, basically how it works is you press down on the sides of it like this, and it shoots off like so, and it kind of bounces around a little bit, because it is made of rubber, little thing. See, you can turn it, and that's also why that broke. Yeah. So I think that's pretty much it here for Fero. There is one more thing you can do with him. This is found on Skirmax, which we will take a look at in a second. You can attach this onto his back, I think maybe like this or something, or like this. I think it was like this that was in the instructions if you're taking him off Skirmax. And yeah, you can do that if you just want the single figure and not Skirmax, which I don't know why you would do that, but... So yeah, now let's go ahead and take a look at Skirmax, the dinosaur horse or whatever. Okay, so here is Skirmax, the dinosaur horse, as I'm going to call it right now. So, as you can see, his head does look a little bit like a dinosaur. He's got this weird thing on his head, not too sure what that is. He has an opening and closing mouth, so that is pretty cool, I guess, because we don't really get those too much anymore, and we never really did. So, opening and closing mouth, pretty neat. It just basically uses this old Gorast hand from 2008, just in a different recolor for 2009. I think it's in the Metro Red. This is actually a new recolor. I think the only other place we do get this little head piece, is in I think it was Vizon and Fenrak, and it came in silver, but now I think we've gotten in red. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't actually have the set, but I'm pretty sure it's the same piece used on there. If we turn him around, he is actually a little bit flat, but he's got a very solid build. You can see he's got his little tail here, and is there a piece missing there? I'm going to look in the instructions really quick to see if I actually missed a piece. And I think something I've been forgetting to say about all these old Bionicle sets is that all these sets may not be built 100% perfect. Yep, I'm missing a piece. Oh boy. So I'll just go ahead and show you the piece that I am missing. So, alrighty. So this here, that's the piece I forgot to put in. That one. Forgot to put that in. Unfortunately, I just missed that, or I took it off and used it for something else. Maybe for Joller? No, I built him before this one. I don't know. So, please forgive me for that. So, yeah. Anyways, we were talking about the tail right here. So, whoops. Yeah, he's got a little tail right here. It's just made out of simple Bionicle joints. And as you can see there, this little thing came off, the little top of the tail, and that is because this joint has been broken, and that is something very unfortunate since the 2008 sets have been popping out. These joints have been getting a lot fragile lately, or they were a lot more fragile than the original ones, so that's something, I guess that's a problem with the set, and pretty much with any of the rest of the sets, I guess, for Bionicle. Right here you can see there's this little thing, and that is actually where Fero sits on his back. We forgot to add this. So this you could also add on to Skirmax. You can go ahead and just add it on right onto this. A gory body, just like that, and he does use one. He uses only one, so that's neat. You need a gory, and yeah, you can just put him there. And if we go ahead and turn her around, I didn't want to show you, but you can see there's a piece missing. It should be this one. I cannot find another one of those. I do not know what happened to it, but yeah. But so far, I've done my best to ignore it, considering it's just been on a shelf right now. But I've been trying to not show it off, so I'm just gonna turn it around. So, yeah, he's also got some pretty neat articulation. You can move the head up and down, side to side. He's got some joints there. He's also got pretty neat legs here that you can move around. He's got little piston joints right there, just like any of the other, like, Titan sets. And the reason I kind of think he's a dinosaur and a horse, well, he's a horse because, well, you can ride him. And a dinosaur, well, because he's got these little arms like a T-Rex or something. So, yeah. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at how to put Fero on Skirmax. Okay, so we've got Skirmax here, which we'll just go ahead and move back. And we have Fero. And now we are going to make Fero ride Skirmax. So all you have to do is, well, this is an easy way to do it. Just take this off, so you only have this piece. Turn Fero around, put it through this axle in the middle of the Agori body. Just push that in, and then put that axle right on the top where it was before. Kind of move his legs in a good position wherever you want. Get him in some good poses, and that's pretty much it. That's how you put him on. It's that simple. And yeah, it's not even that noticeable too from the front, and not too noticeable from the back, I guess. I guess the red pin could be a little bit noticeable, but who cares really? So that's how you put them on. And I think we've pretty much reached the end of this video or review. So let's go ahead and move on to that. Okay, so I think we have reached the end of this Bionicle Classic review. But I do believe I forgot to go over all the new pieces and recolors, so there are actually quite a lot, and I don't really think it's really necessary to point them out of what was a new recolor, but I'm still going to try to do it anyways. I may miss a few things because I'm a little unsure. So I believe this, I'm for sure think this is just a new recolor. I do not think that's a new piece, but you can correct me if I'm wrong. I believe that was used on Fenrak. I keep forgetting the name. I believe this is also a new recolor. This was used in 2008. Now it's in Mature Red. Other new recolors I can't really see, I guess. This one, we didn't really... I think this is one of two sets to get this new recolor in. And that is actually a new piece. The Thornax and the Thornax launcher halves are also a new piece. I feel like some of Fero's limbs may be new recolors, but I'm not entirely sure about that. The Skrull helmet is also a new piece, as well as the Iron Man head. And other than those, I do not think there's really any other new pieces or recolors. Oh, one more thing. We do also have this little thing for the Bionicle game, which I did show off how to put on and off and all that. It's really standard. All you have to do is just, well, you would have a box, like pretend this is a box. Your opponent would have to use the Thornax launcher to hit you or the box, and I'm not really too sure how the rest is, but you get the point. So, I think that's pretty much it for this Bionicle Classic review, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and keep building!